I think if Biffle passes him, he's there going
he's there, Larry. He's going to get a nose under him.
White flag.
1 to go.
Man, I thought he was, I'll tell you, he's making a run at him.
Driver.
I think Kyle Busch just has to protect that bottom right there. Biffle stays right with him. Half a lap to go.
Woo, Biffle right out next to the wall off of 2.
Busch got a great jump there.
This is it right here.
Last chance. Biffle's got to get to him. Can't do it.
Can't quite make it.
Kyle Busch scores his first Busch Series win.
Good for him.
Greg Biffle second, Kevin Harvick third, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Jason Keller fifth, David Green sixth, and our points leader coming into the race, Martin Truex Jr. finishes seventh.
Pretty good. Nice job.
Here he comes. 2 wins in the last 3 races for Kyle Busch, and the Lowe's Chevrolet at Lowe's Motor Speedway wins the CarQuest 300 with our CarQuest cam on board. How much synergy did you get?
We got it all, baby. Nice job, guys. That really was.
Well, that's got to be, we talked about at the start of the show, you got to have the mental attitude correct. You know, he wrecks his car. You're not sure about his confidence. He gets in the backup car, drives from the back to the front. Unbelievable. Takes the lead. Here we go. No problems. He's going to win this race with a car that has a lot of history. White flag is in the air. Kyle Busch out of turn 2. 2 more corners to go to score a Kentucky win on the last lap. Had 10 straight top 10s going into Nashville. Lost that race with 4 to go. And Kyle Busch, checkers are in the air. It's a Busch win at Kentucky. 3rd win this season. You got to give that race team 2 thumbs up for what they did, the effort they did. Take their backup car out. Obviously, it's a very good race car. Come back here, start last, and win this race. Never lost confidence, showing a lot of maturity. Kyle Busch starts in the back.
Closing on lap traffic. Johnny Sauter not able to close on him yet. A final lap coming up at Indianapolis Raceway Park. White flag is out. '87 gives way. Blake Feast allowing the leaders to race through. Half a lap to go. 1 year ago, this Hendrick Motorsports team got a win at IRP with Brian Vickers. They went on to win the championship. Tonight, it's Kyle Busch with his 4th win of 2004 as he takes the Kroger 200 just about 3 car lengths ahead of Johnny Sauter.
Wow. Great race.
So white flag coming up. As Kyle Busch begins the final lap of this race, we check on another scramble for position. There's Kyle at the white flag. And this would be for 5th place. Casey Kane, Rusty Wallace, and Jason Leffler. 38.66 and 00.
Well, that's got back in line.
What a performance today by Kyle Busch as Wallace tries Kane for 5th. Kyle Busch will have led 87 of the 125 laps in this race, and he held off the best in the business to get it done.
And I got to say hello to the folks in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, for the catch man, Dave Carreri.
That's all what it's about. Right there. Good job. Way to do it.
2nd straight NASCAR Busch Series win for Kyle Busch, and his 5th of 2004 as he wins today here at Michigan International Speedway.
Another lap car ahead, Foyt.
He's there. He's looking at him.
White flag.
That's right, West. Watch your 38. White flag, man. White flag. We're cool.
No mistakes. You're cool. Going to get that 38 going into 3. That could be bad news.
One last corner. I think you got him. Oh, yeah, they're racing. They're racing.
Oh,
Kenseth trying. Harvick and Kyle Busch wins it side by side for 2nd.
Wow.
Harvick holds off Kenseth for 2nd.
Kenseth's probably saying, why didn't I try that about 3 laps sooner?
Oh, we got him wrecking here coming off turn 4.
On board today, the Gator Brigade from Florida, guys. Wow, Chad Walter asking Dave Burns for help. Pace car is off. Can they get it done? Can Kyle Busch somehow avoid the jinx? A green-white checkered for the first time in 2007. Who's it going to be? Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Dave Blaney. Here comes Mears. Here comes Boyer.
Now I'm afraid Kevin didn't good enough restart. He got too far behind the 5 car on that one. 10 car was about a car behind him. Kevin was about a car. Look at Boyer going to the outside. He needs some help to keep that one going, though.
Yeah, he slides up to the high side, and Tony Stewart feels the hole right on his inside. They come off of turn 2. 187 miles an hour, and Kyle Busch stays hugging to that bottom groove as there are 7 cars lined up in the bump draft.
Jerry, that's where he's got to stay. You see the bump draft going on right now with the Casey Mears, but that 5 car of Kyle Busch has got to keep it glued to the bottom. If he can keep that thing on the bottom, he's got this race won. And you know what, guys? If he wins it, he deserves it, because he's had the fastest car all day long.
Well, he led the white flag at Las Vegas, Nevada. He did not win the race. He has yet to win in 2007, and now it is time for Harvick and company to go on the attack.
And he's getting a huge push from the 10 car of Dave Blaney behind him. Get some help. He might do it. All right, we got a big change here now. This is it.
Kevin Harvick up high, got some help from Tony Stewart. And remember, it was in February. Oh, contact, and David Reagan spins around.
Reckon behind you.
No caution yet.
No caution
out of the way.
They will race back to the checkered flag.
Can Kevin Harvick get enough help?
Kyle Busch at a turn 4. Harvick is 2 car lengths back. Behind him, Dave Blaney. 2 Chevys and a Toyota. Kyle Busch trying to hang on and get his first win of 2007, and Kyle Busch will do it and win at Daytona.
I'll tell you what, Harvick didn't. It wasn't easy on him. Harvick had him right in his gun sights, and he was going for it. But that last caution.
Kyle Busch just too dominant today. Nobody had anything for him today.
Oh, you're right, Andy. He really had him covered today. Real fast car.
Yeah, give a call to Mike Bumgarner, Alan Gustafson, the entire Hendrick organization in the Dodge number 22 back in 4th spot. Here they come out of turn 4. NASCAR flagman Kevin Moss waves the green flag. Here comes Newman on the inside of Edwards in turn 1.
Kyle Busch gets a great jump again.
Edwards has got the preferred line on top of the track. He's got that momentum built up. Now he clears Newman by about 3 car lengths.
Here comes the 17 car on the high side, and right behind him is Hamlin. They've got 1 lap to get there. White flag was given to the leader that time by. Here comes the 17 car up high, goes sailing by the 22. That's 4th spot. Final lap down the back straightaway. And Matt Kenseth is going to run out of time. Here comes Kyle Busch out of turn 4 at Richmond International Raceway. And Kyle Busch dominates and takes his 2nd win of 2007.
All you, baby. Right on. Good job, Chris. He was better than us. Way to put it on, bud. Way to put it on, boys. Nice time right there. You're doing all. You're turning left.
Get that thing wound up on the bottom and stay with him. Can't get to that left rear at all.
I think Matt wants that outside.
Do you?
I think he does.
Okay.
You heard Dave say this is the car that got passed on the last lap at Las Vegas when Kyle Busch lost the race and smacked the wall. He says it ain't going to happen again, folks. Here comes Kenseth on the
I think you're right. He's on the outside.
That's right. He wants that outside now.
No lap traffic whatsoever. No one to be able to use as a pit. Here he comes.
Oh, here we go, Doc.
Kyle's not going to let him have that outside.
Kenseth pedaling on the bottom of the racetrack. Chevy up high, Ford on the bottom, fans on their feet. Watch this finish coming down. And Kyle Busch, oh, he just hangs on.
That was outstanding.
15 and 20 now. Here they come by. Menard.
Oh, man.
What an effort.
All you guys, thanks. Way to go.
All these fans can do is stand and applaud, and I'm applauding with them. What an effort by these drivers here in the NASCAR Busch Series.
Man, what a race.
What a great race. That was a great race. Kyle Busch drove the wheels off. Matt Kenseth, little cat and mouse. Casey
to make
Mears
sure that he does have
finish.
this thing locked up. He doesn't want to take this fight all the way to Homestead.
All right, here we go. Kyle Busch, can he hang on? How about Kenseth? Can he get there? Tire pressure's down. Pressure of the drivers up. Green flag.
And boy, another great restart for Kyle Busch. He was shot out of there like a cannon, and he is gone right now.
Down the back straightaway, Kyle Busch pulls him by 5 car lengths. lengths, make it 6 car lengths.
And will Clint Boyer let Scott Wimmer by to pick up that extra position? It doesn't look like that's going to happen at the moment, guys.
Kevin Moss waving the white flag to Kyle Busch. One more lap to victory.
He's got a little bit of cushion off of turn 2.
Yeah, he's exited turn 3 right now with a lot of momentum. He's looking good right now, guys. Doesn't seem to be a problem for Kyle Busch. There's one more corner.
22-year-old Kyle Busch. He won the truck race here on Friday night. Can he pull it off 2 in a row? Kyle Busch comes out of turn 4, and Kyle Busch will hold on and win his 4th Busch race of 2007.
Busch Series opportunity. Appreciate all your guys' hard work and determination this year.
Yeah, these guys talking. They probably needed 4 tires and about 30 horsepower if they were going to deal with Kyle Busch. Now I think they could have got the tires and fuel, but they weren't going to be able to get the horsepower here.
White flag waving to Kyle Busch, who's had all kinds of issues here in the 2008 NASCAR Nationwide Series season. He spun while leaving at Nashville. He cut a tire. He broke a shock mount. He's been involved in an accident. He has not gone to victory lane in 2008. He is a half a lap away from changing that. Here he comes.
Proud of you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. DLP, Kyle Busch, victory lane in Texas. Woo!
Kyle Busch gets his first win in 2008 in dominant fashion at Texas.
Or does Ford pick up its second in the manufacturer's battle? Does Kyle go back-to-back, or does Carl Edwards end a 27-race winless streak? We're back to green. 2 laps to decide it all.
Carl gets a great restart here. This is the best start he's had.
Yeah, Kyle Busch got back into gas hard right there. He had a little wider line and really got a good run off of the corner. He'll be coming back to the white flag here, so Carl doesn't have much time, but he's got it stuck right on the bottom, doing everything he can. This time by, the white flag will fly.
One more time.
1 mile to go here at Phoenix. Kyle Busch with about 2 car lengths over Carl Edwards. Down through turns 1 and 2. Here comes Carl. He's trying to close the gap. Does he have enough? They make it through the kink, heading for 3. This is where Carl's really been good, getting back to the gas really hard. Kyle Busch gives him the bottom. Kyle Busch, though, going to come out of turn number 4. He's going to pick up his 2nd straight win here at Phoenix and 2nd in a row this year.
Woo! Yeah, boys. Awesome job. Thank you so much. Come on, give me a group hug.
Great job by Kyle Busch and his team.
Doesn't have that much of affiliation any longer now, but doing a great job.
White flag for Kyle Busch.
White flag. 8-10 to the lead. 8-10.
Ambrose has got 2.5 miles to get there. Carl Edwards trying to make a move. Can he get by for 3rd spot, or does he risk it here on the final lap?
Well, it looks like Scott Pruitt is just barely holding on for dear life right now because Carl Edwards is just all over him again. Can't seem to shake him.
Kyle Busch trying to go for 3 wins in a row in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. What a talent this kid is from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Jerry told us he didn't put any effort into this. He just showed up. He loves racing cars. And this 20 car, it's just been a fantastic car every time. Any driver gets in this car. This Dave Rogers is an incredible crew chief.
The 40 car locked up the brakes, getting in the corner, and the 60 car's all over him right now.
Yeah, Carl Edwards trying to get by. Almost had a shot on the inside of Scott Pruitt, dragging that rear bumper cover. Final time to the S's, and Pruitt now pulls Edwards by about 4 car lengths.
Exit of turn 6. It's the final turn before they get to 7, which brings you right to the start-finish line, guys.
Turn 7, wide open, Kyle Busch. His 2nd trip to Mexico. And the kid from Las Vegas, Nevada will become the 4th different winner for NASCAR's Nationwide Series in Mexico. Ambrose finishes 2nd.
You boys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so awesome.
Well, the discussion there with Denny Hamlin's radio. just a moment ago. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. Does Kyle Busch have enough fuel? Can he hang on? Let's see what the 88's going to do with the 20 car. Green, white, checkered flag. Green flag this time by, white flag next time, and then the checkered flag.
Kyle Busch gets a good jump on the restart, which means he's probably got enough fuel to make it.
Yeah, he's got enough fuel, I'd say so, Andy. I mean, if Kyle Busch goes to the bottom, the 20 car Denny Hamlin's just got to sail in on the top side and try to get the momentum. Going to the bottom, though.
The 4-race win streak at stake for the 20 car. How about a hungry and very angry right now? Brad Keselowski in the 88 car back in third. White flag, 1.5 miles to the checker flag. Now it's time. If you got it, you got to show it. Let's see what Hamlin can do.
Denny's just got to bomb it into turn 3. Oh!
And the 7 car, heavy contact. And that race is over. Once the green-white checkered, if there's a yellow, the race ends immediately by virtue of scoring on the racetrack, and Kyle Busch will be the winner here.
Looks like somebody finally stopped the Gibbs cars here.
Yeah, the Toyotas are still hot out there right now, making big horsepower, but you heard Dale Jr. say he thought he had a good one, too.
Kyle Busch picks up the checkered flag. The 4th win here in 2008. And amazingly, it is Kyle Busch in the Braun racing car that stops the Joe Gibbs string of winning 6 races in a row.
We heard Kyle Busch
back up front. And there's
All right, man, here it is.
There's the white flag for Kyle Busch.
Flag.
Kyle Busch has led twice for 101 laps.
Okay, Rusty, we'll give it to you. It went green to the end, just like you predicted.
They just weren't close enough, Andy. Usually when you see them side by side beating and banging, you pretty well predict it, but not tonight.
Toyota has been the car to beat all year long, specifically Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas. And coming out of turn 4, Kyle Busch will be the winner here in Windy City. Kyle gets win number 5 in 2008.
Yeah, baby. Woo, go give me that flag.
Battle for position here, 5th spot, and Rudeman will just get it in front of the 16 car of Greg Biffle.
At least he hung on.
0.1 second over young Colin Brown, but Colin's going to have a career best second, and Mike Bliss does an excellent job as the white flag is out. Kyle Busch about to pick up victory number 6 and give Joe Gibbs Racing the record for single season wins with 14 here at O'Reilly Raceway Park. Down the backstretch for one last time, he will lead a total of 197 of the 200 laps. And anybody that wants to hear it from
You want a daddy rabbit, brother?
there it is.
That man.
Your winner, Kyle Busch.
Well done, man. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Great car all day. Good job, Jason.
Take a look at Carl Edwards as he comes home in 11th position. What a run by Carl as he was 3 laps.
By a winner in the past history of this race was Earnhardt Jr. back in 1998. He led 141 of 200 laps tonight.
Flag. We took it, so I reckon.
22 car is in the wall and the white flag has waved.
So that means the race will be over. Once the white flag is displayed, the next flag is the checkered flag.
So this one is history. Josh Wise in the 22 car gets up and tags the concrete. Final lap.
Amazing tonight. Thank you so much. Unbelievable.
It really was amazing performance for this 18 team.
Just dominant all night long. Unbelievable. I mean, they weren't even challenged at all, really. We said a couple of times some other cars were running faster lap times, but that was literally after 25, 30, 35 laps on his tires.
A record-setting night for Kyle Busch. There is the 60 car. Carl Edwards right behind him. Sure these guys will come by and give a friendly wave.
Our wonderful graphics people got that stat up there about nobody won from the pole in this, because we wouldn't have been able to use that in February when we come back here. So
yeah, we're finished with that one.
Yeah, not only did he lead the most laps ever by a driver who won the race here, 143 is it official, 144. Kyle Busch, hang on. Bliss is hungry, and he's right on the rear deck as the green flag waves.
Yeah, that was a mistake that he made, because as soon as Kyle Busch felt him right there, saw him in his mirror, He took off. Good strategy. He might lose the second spot to Brad Keselowski if he's not careful.
Yeah, he's going to have to race. He's going to have to race this 88 car hard.
Pulls him by 2 car lengths up out of turn 2. It'll be white flag this time by.
Kyle Busch just too strong for these guys.
Flag.
It's just been impressive all day long. Jason Leffler in the 99 car getting together going into turn 1.
Leffler able to make the pass, but the 32 car goes by. Denny Hamlin goes by and takes a spot. Final lap, turn 3 for the 18 car of Kyle Busch. Out of turn 4, and Rowdy Busch will do it for the 8th time in the NASCAR Nationwide Series in 2008.
Good job, boys. Good job. Nice pit stop. Good job, Joel. Hey, don't forget to get the flag, man.
Carl Edwards. You see Kyle Busch right down on the bottom where he's been all night.
Kyle Busch just too strong.
1.5 miles from the checkered flag. Last opportunity for Jeff Burton in 2008 in the NASCAR Nationwide Series car. Kyle Busch just pulling away by 0.3 of a second. And out of turn 4 at Lowe's Motor Speedway, Kyle Busch will get the sweep, his 9th win in 2008.
Good job, boys. Good job, Kyle.
Kyle Busch is unbeatable tonight.
Yeah, that car was just strong all night long. Burton second, Vickers
Boys
third.
are amazing. Awesome job. Thank you so much. I love it. Woo!
More of it up in the Sprint Cup. Whoa, a little bit of loose.
White flag. Here it is.
Most some contact there.
White flag. And Carl Edwards is moving in on the 18 car. Carl has cut that margin by about 5 car lengths in the last 2 corners. There he comes.
I don't know if he's got enough time, but he beat him by 0.2 the last lap. Looks like he's got enough lead. Kyle Busch does. If he doesn't mess up down here in turn 3, he's got it.
Now coming off 3 last time was where Carl Edwards really closed up. Watch Carl just stay in the throttle. We've seen him do it before and bounce it off the wall in Kansas. Here he comes. Does he have enough time? No. 4 car lengths, 3 car lengths, and Kyle Busch will take the win.
Number 10. Holy crap. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Bill.
Clint Boyer will be listed as finishing in 6th position. And there is Kyle getting his record-tying 10th win in 2008.
Right there.
Flags.
White flag is out. We're going to have a great race for second.
Great battle for second position here, but here comes Kyle Busch, 23 years of age from Las Vegas, Nevada. Impressive a year ago, winning 21 races across 3 major touring series. But no one in NASCAR history has ever done what this young man is about to do here tonight. Win twice in a single day. Coming out of the turn, Kyle Busch will do it. Winning twice in one day, Kyle Busch makes NASCAR history.
Good job, boys.
Like Harvick held off
Thank you.
Pagano.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, he said they're awesome, and they're probably saying the same thing about their driver there.
Oh, yeah.
Sweep.
He'll laugh at us that some of these times we talk about these guys going to maybe pass him at the end of the race. I mean, nobody, seldom do they ever do it.
He's probably saying, what race are they watching?
Yeah, exactly. Where you guys been for the last couple of years?
White flag waving here at Texas Motor Speedway. Rowdy Busch has led 177 of 199 laps. He dominated a year ago, leading 300 laps in the combined 2 races. Both races he went to victory lane at Texas. No one's ever won 3 in a row. And today that will change because Kyle Busch does it at Texas.
Paul Menard getting a top 5 finish.
Yeah, great job.
Brad
Keselowski, David Reagan up in 4th.
Good job.
Tell you what, that last little
Kevin Harvick, that was a key pass. He's leading the Owners' Championship right now, and this is important for Kevin Harvick.
Kyle Busch just got too much of a lead there on that start, and Carl Edwards just driving his guts out, not able to close on him.
In both races a year ago, the driver who led the most laps did not win it here. But tonight, Kyle Busch has led 4 times now for 116 laps, and Kyle Busch will come out of turn 4 and get win number 3 in 2009.
Unbelievable.
Man, that is freaking awesome, dude. Thank you, bud.
Kevin Harvick drives up to a top 5.
Good fifth call, Radcliffe. You won the race, buddy. Good job. Thanks, guys. Woo! Yeah!
I was just thinking, don't know anybody wreck. No wrecking going on right now. Don't want to have a green flag record start. White flag's out.
He can take a breath now.
Flag.
38 car being shown in 5th position, Leffler. So it is Kyle Busch, Keselowski, Edwards, Bliss, and Leffler the top 5.
The gap's down to 1 second, but it's white flag. Bring it home for Kyle.
Kyle Busch, 2 more turns, and he becomes the 5th driver to win on all 3 concrete racetracks. Kyle Busch comes out of turn 4 and wins for the first time in Nashville, Tennessee.
What's up, guys? Thank you. Woo! Everybody's going to get a piece of guitar tonight. Oh, yeah.
Or if he let you play that guitar, Jerry.
See there, we didn't do a thing wrong, and he gets him a Gibson guitar.
Jerry, you said he'll get 5 points. You think he'll give it back to him here?
Not on this next time by. All right, 1 lap remaining here at the mile at New Hampshire International Speedway, and it is Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, and they have checked out by 6.8 seconds over Brad Keselowski in 3rd. So it's going to be 2 Toyotas coming home 1 and 2 as they come through turns 3 and 4 for the final time here at New Hampshire. So as he comes out of turn number 4,
Good job.
good job to the crew and a good job for the driver.
Spins.
And Vickers hits the wall, contact with the 99 of Scott Speed, and it's going to hurt Vickers more than it will Speed.
You see these guys still trying to race back to the line.
Yeah, he was on the inside of Mike Bliss trying to...
The night it will be 2:12 if it comes across the line 1st and 3rd.
Well, I picked Reed Sorensen to win this race, and Rusty picked Carl Edwards. I don't know why in the world we didn't pick Kyle Busch.
We're just wanting somebody else to win except Kyle all the time. Probably, you know. Well, we're down to the white flag lap. Kyle Busch less than a mile away from picking up his first win here at Gateway. Down the backstretch. This one well in hand as he has got her on cruise control. Some lap traffic in front of him. That's Stephen Wallace. He gets around him and clears him cleanly. Coming out of turn 4. And Kyle Busch can put another notch on the victory's podium as he's going to take the win with Reed Sorensen 2nd, Carl Edwards 3rd.
Thank you, man.
See a big race right here between Stephen Lighton and Michael Annett.
And manages to put it in the show easily. And here he is with 1 lap remaining. The only man he can't beat is the guy that nobody can seem to beat here at Texas, Kyle Busch. And there goes Reagan around Bliss. So Bliss has got a handful here. He's now back to 9th, and he may lose another spot. And that is all important in this championship points battle. Here comes the race leader and soon to be race winner. It'll be his 29th career win in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, and 4 in a row here at Texas for Kyle Busch. Take a look here, and it's Mears in 2nd. Here comes the battle further back. That is Carl Edwards squeaking past Mike Bliss. So a very costly last 10 laps. Look at him hacksawing the wheel. He is trying everything he can. Coming up to the white flag. The margin still 0.3 of a second. A mile and a half remains in the 2009 Nationwide Series, and 1st and 2nd in the points are going to duke it out for the final win of the year. Down the backstretch, Carl is closing. Does he have anything going towards 3? I think the answer is not enough. He's coming deep. Look out, he's going to slide up. We've seen him bounce off the wall before, but it won't work this time. Oh, here he comes. Kyle Busch is going to take the win. His 30th Nationwide Series win in his 173rd start and 9th
of his championship-winning season.
And Biffle doesn't want this 20 car to win either.
And Biffle is third, Keselowski fourth, Vickers fifth, and Brian Scott is in sixth. That's the top 3 rows. Green flag is back out, and we are going to find out who's going to win at California. Whoa, look at them diving underneath. Ruderman way off the pace. Everybody gets around him.
Biffle trying the inside. Okay, he's got into him. He's got the lead.
He loosened him up, and now he's going down low. And there goes Joey getting shuffled. The last time Joey led over 100 laps, he ended up losing the race. Could it happen again?
Well, Biffle's got a mirror full of Kyle Busch right now.
And here comes Keselowski. Remember, Dodge hasn't won a race since 2007. The white flag, this time by.
Kyle Busch to the high side here. Biffle shuts the door on him.
1 lap remaining. 2 miles.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, that 18 is up underneath Greg Biffle at the start-finish line.
It looks like it's going to be a shootout between these two. Down into turn 2. Kyle on the low side. Biffle drifts up high. Here comes Busch. Right behind him, the 22 of Keselowski. He's trying to get in the mix.
Though. The 22 could have a shot here also. These guys side by side.
Joey Logano trying to get back. Here he goes, down low. Can he hold it? Through the turn 3 area, through 4. Look out, 4 cars going to be dicing for it, heading for the stripe. What a finish. Will it be Biffle? Will it be Busch? Going for the wire. It is going to be a spinning Logano, and the win goes to Busch.
What do you know, boys?
Holy cow, what a
What
finish.
do you know?
Woo!
My goodness.
You have got to feel bad for that man right there. Woo! He led 130 laps and does not get the win.
That was awesome. Holy crap. That's awesome.
Look at
I
Jason
never would have
Ratcliffe.
thunk it. Woo! Damn it, boys. I'm so proud to win one like that. Never have we done that yet.
That's the way to win them right there.
Here comes the white flag. So Boyer clears, and now it's 1 lap to go. Your race leader. 3 times out of 5 races, the guy starting second has won. Guess who started second tonight?
Oh, look at Harvick on the
Kyle
bottom.
Busch. And here comes Kevin Harvick. So it's going to hold true unless something drastic happens. Your winner's going to come from the top 4 starting positions, second to be exact. And here comes
You can do a
Kyle.
burnout, but we got to tear it down anyway.
What a comeback as Kyle Busch, after a penalty, comes all the way back for his 32nd Nationwide Series win, moving him into 3rd. Right behind him is Harvick, Brad Keselowski, Brendan Gaughan in 4th, Greg Biffle in 5th, then Edwards, Menard, Lagasse, Stenhouse, and Glenn Smith and his people have done a great job. Coming to the white flag lap, Kyle Busch.
White flag.
He's led 151 laps today. The only 2 guys who have ever won 5 in a row at the same track. Dale Earnhardt Sr. at Daytona and Jack Ingram at South Boston in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. And now it looks like Kyle Busch, not only is he going to dominate this race today, he is going to write another page of history in NASCAR.
There it is, boys. 5 in a row. Awesome job. Thank you, guys. Woo! Yeah.
Joey Logano comes across second. Reed Sorensen third. Brad Keselowski a distance fourth.
Here it is. It's
battle.
Busch, Sorensen on the front row, Newman, McMurray in row 2, Harvick, Leffler,
Keselowski and Biffle. That's your top 8 as they come out of turn number 4. Green, white, checker attempt number 1, and boy, he's got the hammer down again. This time much cleaner. And right now,
look at Sorensen getting a little bit loose there, but staying right there underneath McMurray. McMurray gets him clear off 2.
Well, what a great job by Jamie McMurray today with that race car. He's driven up through the pack. See, Ryan Newman trying to take the 3rd spot now.
He's going on the high side. Kyle has checked out. White flag this time by.
White flag.
So all he's got to do is get it around. Meanwhile, Jamie McMurray, boy, what a struggle this team has had. He's hanging on for second. Here comes Newman.
Man, look at Newman get this big run off the top.
We saw him earlier running up there. Here goes Kyle Busch as it looks like he will not be denied today. The monster has been eaten by the 18.
Newman on the outside.
Look at the battle for second. It is going to be Newman, and we've got a crash. crash into the wall. Michael Annett crosses the line while scraping the concrete. He looks to be okay, but it's Busch, Newman, McMurray third, Sorensen fourth, Leffler fifth. Harvick, Keselowski comes back to finish in seventh.
The green flag is going to wave at the conclusion of the 201st lap. Green, white, checkered number 1. Can Keselowski stay with Kyle Busch this time?
At the door. The pole kind of even, about a half lane between us. You got a shove here, you're clear. Fine. You're still clear.
Kyle Busch clear with Joey Logano again racing Keselowski for second. Keep an eye on that 12 car back there on the inside.
Yeah, he's got 4 tires. He's come from 12th spot all the way up to now the 5th spot.
Justin Allgaier trying to make a late push.
And here comes the white flag for Kyle Busch. This is what he's been looking for.
So if a wreck happens now, the race is over. Can Keselowski make any kind of a charge on Kyle?
And does he have enough fuel to make this last lap?
They're 3 wide, deeper in the pack.
Oh, tight, they touch. Off turn 2.
Biffle into the wall. No caution yet. Keselowski running deep on the outside.
Make a run at him.
Here he comes up to Kyle's bumper, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh, yeah,
Kyle Busch wins again at Charlotte.
Justin Allgaier was able to get by Ryan Newman right at the line for 4th.
Good job, guys.
Wow. So, the fuel held up.
White flag now out for our race leader. Joey Logano trying to salvage at least 3rd place for the team. But right now, it's all about his teammate, Kyle Busch. He's already set 1 record today, leading a career-high lap total, passing Mark Martin down into turn number 3 for the final time. There's nothing in doubt right now as long as nothing happens. Coming out of turn number 4 with his 6th win in the win and the first repeat winner at New Hampshire. It's
and
Kyle
you are
Busch.
the all-time lap leader in the Nationwide Series. Good job, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very, very much.
Brad Keselowski second, Carl Edwards third, Joey Logano fourth, Trevor Bayne with a great run, a new career best for him. Pace car pulls off. So now you've got Logano, and right alongside of him, Kyle Busch. And we're back to green flag racing, a green-white checker.
A big break for Carl Edwards, too. He was looking to lose points once again, but now he's going to gain points on Brad Keselowski in the championship hunt.
Look at this race for the lead now. This is going to be tight coming off this corner.
Side by side, they head down the back stretch.
I think Kyle Busch has the advantage here on the outside.
Here comes Joey back underneath him. They go into 3. This time by, there'll be a white flag. Look at Kyle get the run off of the corner. That's the clean air you heard Jason Radcliffe request. His driver just gave it to him.
Oh, trouble on the front stretch.
Trouble on the front stretch.
Behind us.
Ricky Stenhouse is involved. Several other cars involved. The 34 of Tony Raines, Mike Wallace involved. And I believe that the white flag was out before the caution came out. So this race will end under this caution.
And what a crazy finish.
Wow. Those tires.
That's why we never quit, dog.
I don't think he let up. I think he drove through that corner wide open on the outside of Joey Logano.
His 37th Nationwide Series win. You could see the disappointment on Kevin Kidd's face and the celebration going on in the 18 pit. Brendan Gaughan also involved in that deal. And there is the checkered flag. And Kyle
We
Busch,
deserved it. You deserved it. You drove a heck of a race.
his 37th win now moves him into sole possession of 2nd place on the all-time win list, 1 ahead of Kevin Harvick, who was our pole sitter tonight. There's Mike Wallace nursing his damaged
Carl
01
Edwards passed
around.
Kyle Busch last year to win this race. Now we're even deeper into the race, and he's got a chance to do it again. Here's the restart. The green-white checkered, and Kyle Busch gets a great jump.
Got it. Great start for Kyle Busch. Now protect the bottom, take away his strength. Here he comes.
Carl Edwards has those fresher tires, as you heard his crew chief Drew Blickensderfer say. Will that make the difference? Edwards drives it down into turn 3. try to make it stick as he comes in. They come side by side. Contact. Both hold on to it. Busch keeps the lead. The white flag is waving, and they are into turn 2.
Carl needs to prepare himself off the exit of 2 for one more shot through 3 and 4.
Down the backstretch.
Right there.
There's
Shoot
Edwards
across.
diving it in.
That's where I talk about matting the throttle. That's where he's got to get it. He's dead sideways now. Not going to work for him this
But
lap.
Kyle hangs it out. Kyle Busch is going to take the checkered flag and win at O'Reilly Raceway Park.
Great finish.
Boy, good. I mean, this racing tonight was unbelievable.
Kyle Busch holds Carl Edwards off, and Busch wins for the 8th time this season.
White flag is out for Kyle Busch. Remember last year, a little bit of strategy and a late race move by Brad Keselowski caused Busch not to win here at the Iowa Speedway. We continue to watch DiBenedetto trying to beat Allgaier. They're coming to the white flag now, and they'll have one more lap to figure this one out. Keeping our eye on that, we've got one eye on Kyle Busch as well. Kyle Busch goes from Pocono back and forth to qualify his race car here and win at Iowa in its second ever race. Here's the race to the checkered flag between Allgaier and DiBenedetto, and Allgaier is going to prevail
last year.
White flag.
Next time by here we go. Final lap for Kyle. It looks like it's going to be the record-tying 10th. He's through turns 3 and 4. Here he comes. Kyle Busch is now 2 for 2.
Way to bring it home. There you go. 61 to victory lane, boys.
Behind him, it's Leffler with his best finish of the year. Sadler, Earnhardt Jr., Edwards, Bain, Boyer, Sorensen, Kligerman, and Logano. That rounds out your top 10. And Willie Allen
through the center of the corner, though. We're going to have one more lap to get it done.
White flag is out. Does Kyle Busch make the record stick? Logano wants a piece of it, but he's running out of racetrack.
Bring it to us, folks. Still there.
Down the back straightaway for the final time. Kyle Busch, Joey Logano. It could be and will be the 11th time that Joe Gibbs Racing is going to finish 1-2. Coming around the corner, 41st win of his nationwide career.
11 right there, boys.
And he's got the record.
There we go. All right.
Carl Edwards comes home in 3rd, and you can see how far back it is to Reed Sorensen in 4th. Rounding out the top 5, it will be Kevin Harvick.
Joe's gonna get his picture taken.
Can't get anything accomplished. This time by, white flag is flying for Kyle Busch. Already won 11 times this year, and Busch could be extending, and probably is going to extend that record-setting streak to 12 wins in a season. He's down the backstretch for the final time.
Well, he hasn't had the dominant car we've seen here a lot. He's had a very, very fast race car, but everything's worked out in his favor. He came back from a pit road speeding penalty.
It's going to be his 9th Nationwide Series win from the pole as he brings it out at turn number 4, chalk up, win number 12 for 2010, as here comes Kyle Busch.
Yeah, man. That's why you're the champ, man. Thank you so much. Good job, guys.
Harvick did battle back to get around Edwards for 3rd. Then it was Logano, Almirola, Newman, Allgaier, Bliss up to 9th, and Reed Sorensen rounding out the top 10.
Carl's not giving up. You can see him driving hard into turn 3.
One more lap to go. I remember Mike Skinner, first 2 years. Oh, no, a crash. Brian Scott has hit the wall on the final lap.
Jax, we're down low. Come on, keep digging here. Keep digging.
No caution yet on the racetrack. Heading down for the final 2 corners. Kyle Busch. It will be his 44th Nationwide Series win. And coming out of turn number 4, it's Kyle Busch, just ahead of Carl Edwards, with Kevin Harvick a distant 3rd.
All right, guys, we made it. Good job. Nice work, nice work. Woo-hoo!
White flag is out.
Right here. Bring it home to us, bud.
Well,
one more time around down the backstretch. It'll be the 45th time in his Nationwide Series career. And remember, Mark Martin had widened that gap 2 weeks ago? He just closes it. It's down to 4. Kyle Busch with Casey Kane second. Coming home in third, Dale Earnhardt Jr. In fourth, Elliott Sadler with his best run of the year. Joey Logano rounds out.
Well, I guess Harvick's decided he doesn't have a problem. Or Carl Edwards is just losing the handle. That is for second place. Edwards holding off Harvick for now. They're behind Kyle Busch by 1 6/10 seconds. Kyle there on the right on his final lap, looking for another win.
Oh, he's in the wall.
In the wall.
Whoa, here they come.
He lost a ton of momentum right there.
And that could be the race losing move right there. He's got to keep that momentum going into turn 3. As long as those tires are up still.
Here they come. Edwards trying to make a run. Not going to be enough.
That's all we needed. That's all we needed. Good job, boys. I can't believe it. We still won. Woo! Yes.
Kyle Busch wins again. Boy, did they have to work hard for that one.
Now, those are fun wins when you do it that way.
That's too much fun, buddy.
These are fun races to win for a crew chief.
Listen to the crowd. They have been loving this. As soon as we get done here, we'll be sending you to NHRA qualifying from Charlotte. Green flag flies. Hang on.
Wow, look at the push Joe Nemechek gets from Keselowski.
Yeah, he was up on it right there. Elliott Sadler was back a little bit from Mike Wallace. That's going to hurt their efforts.
Right in the middle of that mix. Look at the 16 and the 60. Bain and Edwards.
I feel like you, Dale. I think that the momentum at the very end is what it's going to be. The cars up front may not be the ones to be here.
No, they're sitting ducks out there, I believe.
Right now, Joe Nemechek's in the catbird seat.
Got a 3-car tandem now.
Almirola is tucked in behind. You're right, the 60.
Yeah, he took Junior's advice and took off where he could go. But he's going to be a sitting duck here in a second.
He is hung out right now. In fact, here come the two Gibbs cars. They go on the high side to get around Almirola. He is stranded. Coming towards the white flag. This race is official. We will finish it on this next lap, no matter what happens. Look out, it's going to get tight.
Well, that got those separated. The 60 and 16 separated.
And that may be all the others needed, because look at how far back they have dropped. Down the back stretch, it is the 18 of Kyle Busch. He has never won here in 7 prior starts. Look out. Mike Wallace, and he's up and over. Wallace gets back on all fours. The 38 of Leffler is also involved. The race is going to end under caution. And we'll have to wait for NASCAR to give us the official as to which car was the leader.
Mike Wallace able to drive this car one.
Yeah, baby!
I'm thinking Kyle Busch is going to be the winner of this race.
Here's why you never give up.
The scoring has
The
Trevor
18
Bayne, but they switched it over to Kyle Busch.
The 18 thinks he's won. He's giving Joey a little nudge.
Yeah, he probably knows.
Well, that sounds like Trevor Bain's radio, doesn't it? That was 18's radio, okay. That was Kyle Busch's radio. We are waiting for NASCAR to give us a freeze the field report. And they will figure out exactly who was in the position at the time the caution was thrown.
Kyle pretty confident.
Well, this has been his worst track. We talked about the fact 3 of those 7 prior races, he didn't even make it to the finish. Okay, we still don't know the exact time the caution came out, but here's the replay.
See a lot of people with run. You can see Mike Wallace having a big run here, getting a push from Elliott Sadler. That's where it's all going to start, as he tried to make a move.
Boy, and then he gets airborne.
The caution does not come out right away here. It goes just a little bit longer before it does come out.
Yeah, the 18 was in front at that moment.
Carl Edwards gets spun in that altercation.
Still waiting for official word. Here's another angle.
It's a lot of push and shove. You know, Mike Wallace's car really was out of control the whole race.
And we've just got the official word. Kyle Busch is your winner. So he is now won in all 3 series here at Talladega. There it is. 1.3 miles to go for Kyle Busch to win here at Darlington.
It looks like Elliott Sadler might make it all the way on fuel, too. He's still running third.
He has fallen back about 13 seconds from the race leader down the backstretch for the final time.
Well done, bud. Well done.
Through turns 3 and 4. He comes out in front of the crowd here, and the checkered flag is out for the 48th time in his career. Kyle Busch is going to take the win by 2.9 seconds.
Flag. I love it. Love it. Good job, all right. Good job, guys.
Here's the battle for 6. Logano wants a win at Bristol. Who's going to get it? White flag this time by. Half a mile to go. The race is between the teammates.
He's there.
How deep will he go? Side by side. Runs him up. Here they come for the stripe. Who's going to win it?
It's going to be
It
Kyle.
looks like it's going to be.
Yes, sir. You
Kyle
got it.
Busch, winning number 50.
Number 50 that makes you the most winning in the nationwide. Good job.
Wow, what a finish.
Man, look at the celebration. Joey Logano, a great run in second place.
Because of a change in the way the pit stalls are assigned this year. They don't use that first pit stall, had to back up, then was penalized for speeding, went back to 23rd, and in 45 laps went back to the lead. Got shuffled back again when others didn't pit on that last caution, and again worked his way from 5th back to the front. The second longest dry spell of his career in the Nationwide Series is over. Kyle Busch wins at Phoenix.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, man. Come here, BT.
White flag. Last lap underway at Bristol. Who gets the trophy? Kyle Larson looking on Kyle Busch. Slow cars ahead. Final corner. Busch tries the bottom. Larson goes high. Squeeze to the stripe. Kyle Busch by a fender at the finish line.
Wow. That's closer than I thought it was going to be.
What a run to the checkered flag. His final lap. Yep. 1 to go for Kyle Busch.
White flag, one more smart one. He won't get you. About 40 back. One more smart one.
What can you say about what he and this team have accomplished so far this season? With everything they've accomplished in the past, everything that they've accomplished at this racetrack, tonight Kyle Busch is going to keep the roll going one more time. Going to wind up leading the most laps and taking home a series-leading 6th nationwide win at Texas. Kyle Busch, the winner tonight. Margin of victory 2 seconds back to Brad Keselowski. Austin Dillon right there crossing for 3rd. That's the race for 5th and 6th and 7th.
It's just, yeah, he did a great job all day, but it's just amazing. Look, when Andy said it looked like Casey Kane was going to, he ran right up to his bumper, and Kyle went to block, and now he's just pulled away.
Last lap is underway, and Casey Kane is now 0.8 of a second behind Kyle Busch. If he makes it through this final half lap, the records continue to mount. He'll break a tie with Mark Martin for most Nationwide Series wins at this racetrack, and he'll score his 6th win in 9 tries this season aboard this car. Kyle Busch wins it at Charlotte.
3 wide coming to the checkered right here.
Regan Smith, Parker Kligerman, give it to Smith by the smallest amount. Matt Kenseth just ahead of him.
Dash for cash bonus, and for Elliott would keep him alive for the $600,000 bonus. They're shaking back and forth, trying to make sure they got enough fuel in the pickup. Here we go. Pace car is off. Final attempt. Green flag. Kyle Busch gets a good restart.
Regan Smith in the Sadler.
And Sadler trying to save it. Can he do it? No, he goes around. The $100,000 just spun out. Down into turn 3. It's Kyle Busch, Brian Vickers, and then Austin Dillon. It's going to be Kyle Busch picking up win number 4. Somehow they got enough fuel in the tank, and they made it. I'm sorry, final lap. One more lap to go. I got so excited, I got 1 lap ahead of myself.
Casey Kane's on pit road. Looks like he's out of fuel.
Kane did make it to pit lane. No caution. Down through the final corner. Here we go. This time it is for real. Checkered flag is out. Kyle Busch is going to make it. Vickers is going to come home second. Austin Dillon gets the dash for cash. Brian Scott ends up in 4th, and look at the 19 of Mike Bliss as he is down off the track. The 11 has run out of fuel. This is going to hurt Elliott Sadler in the points.
Yeah, boys, good job. We got rewarded. We did. You all got rewarded. Thanks, everybody.
Because Kyle is phenomenal at this racetrack.
White flag, 1 more. Still by.
And as he enters the last lap, Kyle looking for what would be his 8th Nationwide Series win here at this speedway. That's just incredible.
Yeah, it really is. Outstanding he is.
25 races in the Nationwide Series here since the driver started on the pole and went to victory lane. Kyle Busch is going to break that streak tonight. He's going to sweep the season at Charlotte. Kyle Busch wins it. Austin Dillon finishes 2nd. Sam Hornish 3rd. Basically a draw on the championship tonight, sending them into the 2 off weeks and the final 3 races of the season with a lot for them to think about and for us to enjoy. If Allgaier can pass Dillon, that's a championship point that would swing back in Sam Hornish's favor.
He's got a fender up beside him.
White flag for the race leader and for 2nd place.
Little contact.
Allgaier saying, you got more to lose than I do here. Final corners. Dillon coming back, racing for that runner-up spot. Not going to have a shot at that angle. Kyle Busch is going to lead 168 of 200 laps and score the win. Austin Dillon finishes 3rd. Watching Sam Hornish come to the stripe, and Sam finishes in 5th. 8 points between the top 2 going to the finale next Saturday. Kyle Busch going for his 3rd straight win in the Nationwide Series at this track, 1 lap away from it. He's won 5 of the last 7. He has 15 National Touring Series wins at this racetrack across NASCAR's top 3 series. He didn't have the best car to start, but he's had the best one at the finish, and he's going to make it 3 in a row today. Kyle Busch wins it.
Good job, guys. Nice changes all day, Adam. Way to work on this thing for me, guys. Appreciate it.
Dominated the truck race for his 133rd overall win in NASCAR across the 3 National Touring Series. Through 1 and 2, he's looking like a winner today. Kyle Busch comes back from a year of frustration. Kyle wins at Dover.
Give me work for that one.
Hasn't mattered much all night to Kyle Busch as he sees the white flag. One more lap to go. Kyle Larson had some trouble and scraped the wall in turn 4. Maybe a right front down on that car, or maybe just ran out of brakes. But hand him a broom. Every lap tonight, from pole position, a clean sweep at Richmond for Kyle Busch. Checkered flag, and the only trophy of the night is going to go to Kyle.
I think we led the most laps there, pal. Good job.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice work, guys. Appreciate all that work. That was a great rebound at this place. We struggled, man. Nice work.
All right, white flag.
There it
back
is.
No matter what.
And we have entered the final lap of the race. Well, one of our themes on the day, the masters of the Monster Mile in this nationwide series. Kyle Busch and Joey Logano each having won 4 apiece here, with the race speed between 54 and 22. It was. And one of them is going to break the tie and become the master of the Monster Mile in this series. 5th win at Dover, 5th win of this season. Kyle Busch gets the checkered flag.
Yeah. Nice job, guys. Thank you. Way to give it to it.
Cycle of green flag pit stops from the lead at lap 138. Then the caution came out, trapping him a lap down. He took the free pass to get back on the lead lap. He was in 2nd place, but he took the free pass. Do you know the last driver to win a race after getting a free pass? It happened here at Kansas, and it was a couple of years ago when Ricky Stenhouse took the free pass and passed Kyle Busch when he ran out of gas in a green-white checker. No such fuel concerns today. And the drama was Kyle Busch passing Kevin Harvick with 20 to go. Checkered flag and his 69th Nationwide Series win to Kyle Busch.
Hey, we win at Kansas. Woo! So you're saying I get to do those twirly doos after the checkered flag this time?
That's what one of the things that makes him so good is the understanding of what he can do, the things that he does in this car that helps him in the Sprint Cup car and in other series.
1 lap to go.
White flag coming back no matter what. 3 buffer. He will not get to you. No need to force anything.
Through the lap traffic, now 3 lap cars between Kyle and Joey Logano, and a half a lap away from what would be his 7th win of this season. Most of all drivers, won 4 of his last 6. And again, his 7th win here at Texas. After a race-long fight with his biggest rival, it'll be a happy 100th for Coach Gibbs. The 100th Nationwide Series win. They scored at Texas with Kyle Busch behind the wheel.
Way to go, Adam Stevens. To the man, brother. Thanks for sticking with me. You're the best. One more tomorrow. Good job, Hirschman. Good job, B-Team. Great prep on this car, guys. Thank you.
You know, so you're almost not really mad, and there's a lot of things that play into it. The car, the horsepower. I mean, when you're wide open, you got to look at that stuff.
2 miles from victory for Kyle Busch. Got a few car links over Chase Elliott as they go into turns 1 and 2 for the final time here at Michigan.
Amazing story, Kyle Busch coming back to the Xfinity Series, and looks like he's going to win this race.
4 months ago.
Good to see Chris Buescher. He just dropped from 4th to 5th, but I mean, he definitely had to climb back from a couple of bad restarts there. So,
hey, Kyle Busch, welcome back. 4 months away after those injuries in the season opener at Daytona, but he's right where he belongs, out front the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
Yeah, man, Mr. Kid, we won here. Thanks, Daniel. Good job, boys.
71st career victory at Michigan.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah, welcome back.
This time by, the white flag will go in the air one more time around. Ryan Blaney just in front of Kyle Busch. The gap closed to 3 car lengths. Down the short chute through 1 and 2. And now the long back straightaway. Kyle Busch closing the gap. Down the backstretch they go. He blocks.
Blaney misses
Here comes
mark.
Kyle Busch. Busch.
Blaney makes his mark in 2. They open the door for Kyle Busch in a 54.
Clear right now, clear right now, clear right now. Don't jack your entry up. Get up there, hit it.
Kyle Busch with an amazing pass down the backstretch. He's won here before in 2013. With a half a lap to go, Kyle Busch passes Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Busch is going to win at Indianapolis.
Great job, great driving, bud. Unbelievable. Good job, guys. You guys had an awesome car today. I can't believe we keep getting Kyle Busch cautions right out of these things. I'm glad I brought it back for y'all. You deserve it.
The next flag ends the race, be it either the yellow flag or the checker. We're about to find out how good these two are on restarts. Chris Buescher on the outside, Kyle Busch on the inside. Will he have enough fuel? Green flag in the air. Great restart once again by Chris Buescher in the 60. Here comes the 54 back on the inside. The 60 bobbled on the backstretch. Kyle Busch takes the lead.
60's out of fuel. 60's out of fuel.
Fuel an issue for the 60. Kyle Busch on the final lap, looking to make it 8 wins in the Xfinity Series at Bristol. Kyle Busch is going to win at Bristol.
Yeah, checker.
And the 60 has enough fuel to finish. It's what we said. It just stumbled. Over off turn 2, it picked up some air instead of fuel. Just enough not to accelerate. Kyle Busch is the winner.
What a turn of events. You called it.
This is the worst racetrack to have low fuel. It's so much banking. You're going slow under caution. This is the worst track. We've seen it over and over and over. We saw it again tonight.
And it took all the way over off from turn 2 for that air pocket to finally get to the carburetor. And as soon as it did, the car lost
For
power.
the lead, they're side by side through 3 and 4. Kenseth in front, but now here comes Kyle Busch right back.
That was a huge, huge effort by Matt. You got to give him credit.
White flag. Less than a lap to go. What an incredible pass by the 20 of Matt Kenseth, but he wasn't able to hang on. Kyle Busch back out front as they go down the backstretch.
By 10 to your lap buffer.
You know, Matt's still driving as hard as he can because there is a possibility the 54 could run out 100 feet from the start-finish line. He can get back by him.
All right, bring it here.
And across the stripe, Kyle Busch is going to win in Chicago.
Yes. Good job, guys. Way to do it.
That's a great race, Stan. Great finish.
What a
Good job, KB. You way to drive your butt off there and get it done.
For sure, when Matt Kenseth lays down tonight, he's going to know he did everything he could to try to win this race.
Incredible run to the end for Matt Kenseth. Kyle Busch.
A day that's been punctuated by 8 caution periods. We're ready to finish it off here in Kansas, but who will be going to victory lane? For Kyle Busch, if he gets there, it will be his 75th NASCAR Xfinity Series victory. But he doesn't have it just yet. We enter the restart zone. Let's go. Let's finish this one off. The Kansas Lottery 300 back underway.
No pusher, but he gets down in front of Matt Kenseth.
Here comes Logano. Busch is there as well. Ty Dillon on that lower side. He's alongside Logano. Busch leads for this green-white checker finish. You may have noticed center of screen on the restart. Problems with the 33 of Austin Dillon. He ran out of fuel.
Chase Elliott flying through the field. Just went to the outside of Buescher.
Dillon continues to fight with Logano for that 3rd spot, but it's Kyle Busch who looks good. He's got the margin over Matt Kenseth. Kenseth not close enough. Dillon fighting for as many championship points as he can. Busch has dropped back. Chase Elliott's got ahead of the championship leader, or has he? And what a dramatic day at Kansas Speedway that sees Kyle Busch go to victory lane.
Good job, buddy. Way to overcome 2 problems all day and still get it done.
Pit lane speeding violation, damage to the front right of the car were not enough to stop Kyle Busch.
Every position is a point.
It's something worth mentioning. Toward the back of the field, Chris Buescher has caught Brendan Gaughan trying to pass him to become the first car a lap down. The question is, are you pushing too hard? Or are you burning too much fuel?
The next flag that comes out will end the race. We've seen the white flag come out. The 54 of Kyle Busch making his way into turn number 3. As he goes through the center of 3 and 4, Kyle Busch is going to add to his win list. 8 wins at Phoenix.
Good job, team. Way to go. Good job, Gale. Thanks, guys. Good job, bud. Way to be dominant there.
In the championship run, Regan Smith.
Real estate there.
That may have ended the rally. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch trying to deliver for the first time here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 2008 got the first win here for Toyota in NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Joe Gibbs has never won here in the Xfinity Series. And Kyle Busch trying to cross another one off the list. Coming off of turn 4. Finally, Kyle Busch gonna win at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Back to the line, he delivers.
Eric Jones coming in third right there. What a day for them, you know, the whole crew to battle back from that mishap on the first start. They put in a hard day's work.
Well, the Cup experience prevailed at the front of the field, but great runs by some of our young Xfinity racers. Eric Jones in third, Suarez back in 7th, Ty Dillon top 5 finish, Justin Allgaier. These are guys that are going to battle for a championship
at that point, he knows
this year.
The next flag will end it, and we won't have overtime today here in Las Vegas. There it is, white flag, 1 lap remaining for Kyle.
But heavy traffic lies ahead for Busch. Look at all those lappers that he's going to have to deal with.
And they're saving fuel in a big way. So, you know, they're slow, and he's going to catch them fast and have to, you know, possibly make an evasive maneuver here.
What a dominating performance. Going to lead 199 of 200 laps. He's won 78 times in his Xfinity Series career. He'll never forget this one. The first at his hometown track. Get out the checkered flag for Kyle Busch. Finally, he's a winner at Las Vegas.
Boy's pretty good. That just seems like such a long run right there.
The hard work that these teams put into it and how it starts to show with a team like this.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Entering today, Kyle Busch had led 87% of the laps in the last 2 events. How about 175 of 200 today here at Phoenix? No real drama for the driver out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Get out the checkered flag and display it for Rowdy. He's a winner today at Phoenix International Raceway.
Favor, don't blow the quarter panels off of it. Enjoy yourself, have fun, but don't blow them off. I got to test that car somewhere. Thank you.
That takes the fun out of it.
Trying to deliver his 4th win of the season. White flag is in the air. Brought to you by Credit One Bank. 1.5 miles to the victory for Kyle Busch.
He's got a 2.6-second lead, so he just has to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes. You know, manages whatever issues he might be having with the tires and just get there.
So dominant here tonight, leading 151 of 200 laps. His 80th career win, the best all time. How about getting it done 8 times at Texas Motor Speedway? Kyle Busch, a winner again.
He's like, that's a much better last lap than California.
So is that 3 races in 7 days? Is that correct?
In 3 different series.
Maybe 6 days. Yeah, that's pretty spectacular. Congrats to everybody at Joe Gibbs Racing. Man, those guys work hard. I know it. That's a great win for them.
Well, show them what the next generation superstar is all about.
It's where names are made in the Xfinity Series. Can he get by Cup veteran and defending Cup Series champion Kyle Busch?
$100,000 has to play very big in the minds of these drivers.
Absolutely. And look at the patience that Daniel Suarez is using right here. I actually believe he's a little better than the 22 of Joey Logano. But he's just patiently riding behind them. There isn't reason to push the issue and damage his car right now. But think also what he's learning. Following a guy like Joey Logano at the Brickyard, just absorbing every corner, every opportunity.
We're under 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One. Out in front, Kyle Busch has been dominant. Has almost a 3-second lead over Kyle Larson. Then Joey Logano just in front of Daniel Suarez. Kyle Busch making his way off of the backstretch. Through 3 and into 4. Off of 4 and down the front stretch. Kyle Busch continues his dominance as he will win heat number 1 in Indy. Kyle Busch won the pole earlier, won his heat race. 07 and the 13 were both released from the infield care center. Pace car off the racetrack. Kyle Busch on the inside. Kyle Larson on the outside as they enter the restart zone. We're back to racing at Indy. Already looking to the inside. The 88 of Kevin Harvick's not going to be able to make the move on Kyle Busch as they go into 1. Harvick with a good run. He's inside Kyle Larson. Now Larson able to surge in front as they go through 2 and down the backstretch.
That side-by-side racing is exactly what Kyle Busch wants to do. They, as you see, the rest of the field span out. But there you go. Kevin Harvick gets a good run down the bottom. He should clear Kyle Larson here, but he still has a lap and a half to go. Can he catch the 18 of Kyle Busch?
We're in overtime, sponsored by Credit One, and they made it to the overtime line. It is official. Kyle Busch, is he going to be able to hold up as they go 3 wide through 3 and 4? Will Kyle Busch be able to hold off the hard-charging Kevin Harvick behind him? White flag in the air one more time around.
You see right there, Justin Allgaier inside Elliott Sadler for the $100,000, Rick.
Dash for cash. Allgaier takes the spot away from Elliott Sadler. Through the short chute, into 2. And down the backstretch they go. Allgaier in front of Elliott Sadler for Dash for Cash. That $100,000 bonus. Out in front of the field, it's still Kyle Busch. He's got a half a second lead over Kevin Harvick as they go into turn number 3. One last opportunity for Kevin Harvick to steal this win away from a dominant Kyle Busch. A year ago, Kyle Busch swept the Xfinity Series and Sprint Cup Series races from Indianapolis. Can he do it again this weekend? Kyle Busch will win in Indianapolis.
Good job, guys. Thanks. What a day. Let's go.
Even on the older tires, Kyle Busch holds off Kevin Harvick. And how about the run by Justin Allgaier? Allgaier will win a $100,000 bonus in the Dash for Cash.
Brendan Poole, I'm sure he'll be happy to finish right behind him on the race.
Back no matter what.
3/4 of a mile to go, and Kyle Busch will see that checkered flag first. What a turnaround. We told you right at the top of the broadcast, when he fails to finish inside the top 10, he typically turns it around and comes back to win. At Watkins Glen, it was a frustrating 37th place finish. At Bristol, it was an annoying 24th. Well, he has bounced back to win in Richmond. Kyle Busch does it. 14th win of the season for Joe Gibbs Racing. And that was a dominant performance. 197 of the 250 laps led.
Way to keep the pace. You know what I mean?
So not pressuring it as Kyle Busch comes by the stripe. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch, the winningest driver in the history of the Xfinity Series, a champion in the Sprint Cup Series. Last year, he's the defending champion, taking advantage of track time and the opportunity to race in the Xfinity Series again. Looking for his 9th win of the 2016 season. Kyle Busch is going to win at Kansas.
Awesome car, you guys. Y'all deserve that one for sure. I'm glad we got it. Come in. Great job. Great job there. Overcome a little adversity. Need a little help on the restart, but it all worked out.
Hoping you don't hear that car stutter, feel that car stutter. It is a terrible feeling.
White flag goes in the air for Kyle Busch. One more time around for the 18 as well as that 7 of Justin Allgaier. Can he make it all the way back around to the checkered flag? Will he be a part of the championship Ford running for the title? Kyle Busch, final time through 3 and 4, looking for his 82nd or 86th win. Coming out of 4, Kyle Busch is going to win in Phoenix. Allgaier out of 4. He'll coast across the line, and that will put him in the championship 4.